You, as Commander-in-Chief, you have authorities that Nancy Pelosi doesn't have as Commander-in-Chief.
No, she has authority over the Capitol.
Why didn't you send help in that?
Like I told this Kristen Welker broad, Nancy Pelosi was the one who called off the troops because I had them there. I had them ready to go. And then she was the one who said, we don't need them. We don't need them at all. So I look at the monitor and I'm just seeing more and more people going into the Capitol building. And so I said, I can't believe Nancy Pelosi would call that off. And I knew I had to do something, so I started making some big calls, some really bigly calls, some really bigly people. I called G.I. Joe, but nobody was available. Snake Eyes was gone, and Duke, he wasn't there, and Scarlet, nobody. So I couldn't get G.I. Joe on the scene. And then I called Cobra Commander because, look, I know they're not friends with the Joes, but there's good people on both sides, on Cobra and G.I. Joe. And I called him, I said, listen, can you give me some help down here? Can you do something? But he couldn't do anything either. He didn't have his people with him either. And so I made one more big league call. I called Sly because I know him personally. And I asked him, I said, hey, can you put a team of expendables together? Because we really need some help down here. And he said he couldn't do it because everybody was gone and he couldn't assemble a team in time. And it's all because Nancy Pelosi didn't want the National Guard there at the Capitol on January 6th. And that's what happened.